Welcome, my fellow sapiens. I'm Umair, and you're watching You, Me, and Everyone Else, where we unravel the thread of time to discover how we became the remarkable species we are today. Imagine a world where you are not the only human. Multiple species of humans, each with their unique traits and abilities, roam the earth. It does sound like science fiction, right? But most of our history, this was the reality. What if I told you that our closest relatives, like Neanderthals, were once as intelligent and resourceful as we are? And what if I told you that their DNA still lives within us today? In this video, we will answer the question, why do scientists think that you, me, and everyone else evolved from early humans? What are the connections that they make? What is the evidence that they present? We will look from groundbreaking fossil discoveries to incredible genetic insights. We'll explore how each of these pieces of evidence fit into the puzzle of this story. And by the end of it, you'll understand how the unique abilities of Homo sapiens set us apart and enable us to dominate the planet. Scientists believe these species were early humans based on combinations of factors. And I will present 10 key reasons why these species are considered part of the human lineage that eventually led to Homo sapiens. 10. So first, fossil evidence. Fossilized skulls, teeth, and bones provide crucial information such as brain size and facial structure and shape of the jaws and teeth. It helps differentiate early human species from modern humans and other primates. So think of the skull and bones as pieces of jigsaw puzzle that when we put together, it just reveals a picture of the early humans. Second evidence that is presented is the use of tools. The discovery of tools alongside the fossils, particularly advanced stone tools, indicate the cognitive ability and manual dialecticity of these species. Tools found in various archaeologist sites shows a progression in complexity, and it also suggests increased intelligence and problem-solving ability. Imagine finding an ancient toolbox, and the tools inside tell us not just that the owner could fix things, but also how their skills evolved over time. Anatomy features. So the third one is anatomy features. Bipedalism. Evidence of bipedal locomotion, such as the structure of the pelvis, leg bones, and footprints, indicate that these species walked upright. Bipedalism is one of the very key characteristics of the genus Homo. It was like switching from four-wheel drives to two-wheel scooters, which allowed more effective travel and it freed up our hands for other tasks. We will look at the bipedalism in the third chapter as well in a bit more details to make that connection more visible. Number 4 that the point towards is the brain size. So fossilized skulls shows an increase in brain size over time. So imagine upgrading from a basic computer to supercomputer, right? Each upgrade represents a leap in processing powers and capabilities. Number 5, hand anatomy. The structures of hand bones, especially the thumb, indicates the ability to make use of tools. This precise grip is a significant trait in early humans. We can do this. We can hold this in so many different ways. Think of human hands as a Swiss Army knife, and if you don't know what a Swiss Army knife is, you should Google that. It's versatile and capable of performing wide range of tasks. Number 6, genetic evidence. Okay, we put this in 2 parts, so 6 and 6.5. DNA analysis, genetic studies of ancient DNA extracted from the fossils have provided insights into the relationship between different human species. For example, DNA evidence shows that Neanderthals and Homo interbreeded with Homo sapiens, indicated they were closely related. Think of a photo album. DNA is like a photo album revealing who our distinct relatives are and how closely we are related. 6.5, it also comes from DNA analysis. So evolutionary relationships, when we compare the DNA of the modern human with the DNA of the ancient, scientists can trace back an evolutionary lineage and understand how different species are related. Think of the evolutionary relationships as Think of the evolutionary relationship as branches of a family tree. Each branch represents different species, showing how we are all connected. The number 7 evidence that is presented is burial practices, which is a cultural evidence. Some early human species like the Neanderthals showed evidence of burial practices which suggest a level of social and cognitive development. Burial practices are like leaving behind a legacy which indicate care and respect for the deceased. Number 8 is art and symbolism. Discoveries of cave paintings, carvings, and other form of symbolic art provides evidence of complex thinking and cultural development among early humans. Art and symbolism are the earliest form of human expressions, much like our modern day storytelling and communication. Something that kind of I am doing. I'm expressing my human side and telling a story, telling a narrative. Number 9 is environmental adaptation. So fossil evidence suggests that early human species were widely distributed across Africa, Europe, and Asia, indicating their ability to adapt to diverse environments. Think of them as explorers, constantly adapting to new lands and climates, very much like humans today adapt to different cultures and environments when they travel. And the number 10 piece of evidence is the diet and the lifestyle. So this is very recent. The new technology has enabled us to analyze chemical signatures in the bones and analyze the wear patterns on the teeth as well. That can provide information about the diet and the lifestyle of these early humans, which indicates a variety and adaptability ways of life. And when we analyze diet and lifestyles from bones, it's like reading a biography that reveals what these early humans ate and how they lived. From an evolutionary perspective, right, the purpose of early humans, we have this theme across the next chapters as well, the purpose of humans. And at this time, the purpose of early humans was to do two things: survive and reproduce. They focused on finding food and water and shelter while avoiding predators. Reproduction ensured the continuity of their genes and involved caring for their offspring. They adapted through tool use and social cooperation. Social living provided better protection and resource effectiveness. And how do we connect this to the fundamental theme of this series? Would be this narrative we are trying to build is the human nature. So throughout our history, the core of what it means to be a human has been shaped by the fundamental emotions and instincts, right? So if we see love, as the evidence points that the early humans formed bonds and communities, raising children and caring for one another, which helped the species survive and thrive at times as well. So in simple terms, love helps us find good partners and stay together to raise children. It makes parents care for their children so they can grow up strong and healthy. Love also keeps family and friends close, helping everyone support each other. So chemicals in our brain like oxytocin makes us feel those loving feelings. Lastly, love makes us want to help others, which helps our family and friends too. The second human nature that shapes or what makes humans is fear as well. Fear drove early humans to innovate and adapt, seeking shelters, creating tools, and developing strategies to avoid predators and dangers. Fear is like an alarm system, right, in your body that keeps you safe. When you feel scared, your body get ready to either run away or fight off the danger. This is called flight or fight response. Fear also helps us learn to avoid things that might hurt us, like dangerous animals or risky places. Watching others be afraid can also teach you what to stay away from. By helping you stay safe, fear makes sure you can grow up and have kids of your own someday. Greed. The desire for resources and better living conditions pushed humans to explore new territories and innovate. In simple terms, greed in evolution is about animals or humans trying to get as much as food, shelter, and other resources as possible to survive and have babies. If being greedy helps them survive better and have more babies, This trait gets passed on to their children, sometimes also help their family members because it helps their genes survive too. How greedy or sharing can how greedy and sharing they are can change based on their environments and social groups. Yes. Number 4 of the trait that human nature have, and we will discuss, would be ambition. Ambition fueled advancement in technology, arts, and social structures, pushing humans to reach new heights. In evolution, ambition helps people and animals alike, and have animals to survive and have more babies. It makes them work hard to get food, shelter, and to mate. Those with ambitions often become leaders and have better chance of survival. It also helps them adapt to find new solutions when things change. Overall, ambition means better survival, more babies, and thriving through tough environments. Last but not the least, power. In evolutionary terms, power means how good an organism is at surviving and having babies. This includes traits like being fast to escape predators, attracting mates, and adapting to the change in the environment. The more powerful an organism is, the better it can pass on its genes to its offspring. It also means having an impact on other species and ecosystem. Overall, evolutionary power helps species to stay alive and thrive. I have presented the line of evidence that the science have rely on, major 10 key factors. Then I've connected them with the 5 human natures. When we combine these line of evidences, right, and understand the emotion that drive us, scientists have built this comprehensive picture of how these species fit into the human lineage. They were not just another branch of the tree of life, but were integral part of the evolutionary journey that has led to modern humans. As you go about your daily life, consider how these emotions that drove the early humans, love, fear, greed, ambition, and power, how does it still shape your life or the society around you? Ask this question: how does the quest for power and ambition influence your actions? How does love and the community guides your relationships? And on that note, thank you so very much for watching today's chapter. The next chapter we will discuss brain size and bipedalism, 2 of the most important traits that has a significant influence on what we are today. Have a great week ahead. If you like, please share. If you don't, let me know so I can improve, what points I can improve on. It's a long journey, and I'll see you in the next chapter. Until then, we are all made up of stardust. And love is what we need. Fear as well. A little bit of ambition. Power comes with that. Yep. Have a lovely one.